www.thecreationtutor.com mission statement. Jesus said in John 15:8, "Herein is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit, and so prove to be my disciples." Bearing fruit, isn't that what we as Christians want? 1 Peter 3:15 says, "But sanctify Christ as Lord in your hearts. Always be ready to make a defense to everyone who asks you to give an account for the hope that is in you, yet with gentleness and reverence." How do I bear fruit, especially in a hostile world and especially in a hostile subject such as science? In my ministry, I have three main goals, and these are based on the three synoptic gospel parables for receiving and bearing fruit from what was sown. Mark 4:20 says, "Others, like seed sown on good soil, hear the word, accept it, and produce a crop, 30, 60, or even 100 times what was sown." This is a Greek word called paradoxomai. Matthew 13:23 says, "But the one who received the seed that fell on good soil is a man who hears the word and understands it. He produces a crop yielding 100, 60, or 30 times which was sown." The Greek word is suneme. Luke 8:45 says, "But the seed on good soil stands for those with a noble heart who hear the word, retain it, and by persevering they produce a crop." This is called katachoisin. Paradoxomai basically means to receive with open arms, to welcome or embrace, to acknowledge as one's own. Teaching Christians how to use the tools of science, I can do this. Christians should not be afraid of the tools of science, but see them as an excellent way to prove God's creative power. Suneme means to comprehend or mentally grasp or see how things fit together. It's an activity of mind denoting the assembling of individual facts into an organized whole, utilizing the biblical worldview and seeing how it actually works in science. When the Spirit of God is shown strong using that biblical worldview, the world actually makes sense. The Bible comes alive and witnesses with our spirit that God is who He says He really is. Katachoisin is hold firmly so that something will not be snatched away. God's word is true from Genesis 1:1 to Revelation 22:21. I want Christians to know and to believe God's word is true, that they can trust it, and it is a rock that cannot be shaken. And this has been an aha moment from the Creation Tutor.